have the Thursday total sales updated for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Earlier this morning, we have reported that Mario movie opened on Thursday around 23 million, but the numbers have been adjusted up by around 3 million. Like with the Wednesday numbers, Mario was adjusted up yet again with its numbers, its box office total being changed and updated to include the numbers for those days. The real numbers. Every time they says, well, overseas, Maya has amassed $62 million. The movie is breaking records for an animated film in many, many countries. As well. Breaking records for movies that were released during the time that were at around Easter that were animated movies. The fact that this movie is breaking records for an animated movie released around this time shows that despite getting a 53% Rotten Tomatoes, people want to see this movie. Word of mouth has been extremely good for the Mario movie. Wednesday, it started off with a huge 41 million. And it opened on Wednesday to take advantage of spring holidays. It also is unfurling in 30 markets worldwide as well. Breaking records in so many countries as well. Sure, L also opened, but we're not talking about that movie. But the film opened to Wednesday to take advantage of spring holidays. It's also unfurling in 30 markets worldwide as well. Other sites are saying that this movie is still going to open to 141 million, but I highly doubt it will. Why? Because it is likely going to open to $150 million plus because of the overperformance this movie is doing every day. This movie is overperforming massively, despite the critics giving it 53%, despite the critics, of course, saying the movie is completely awful. It just seems that the woke critics and Disney cannot stop this movie from making money. The fact that it's only made $120 million and it isn't even the weekend yet is very big for this movie. It's not even the weekend yet and it's only made $120 million worldwide as well. Yeah, the movie is going to make around $120 million and here, and we have this, stuff about the marketing of the movie. The marketing of this movie has been pretty good. But even internationally, this movie is doing extremely well, making $62 million internationally, making around $120 million worldwide. This movie only needs to make around $130 million more to break even. Other than that, this movie is going to make massive profits for Nintendo, Illumination, and Universal. Because, of course, Nintendo is going to get some of the money. And then the theaters will get the left. Will get the rest of the money. But it seems this movie is going to make a huge ton of money over the week. So yes, there you go about the Mario movie. That there's nothing but positive buzz about social media as well. Okay, fans of Mario, fans of Nintendo love this movie. The kids and younger audiences are going to love this movie as well. This is something that the critics can never win. The critics will never win over the fans. People do take Rotten Tomatoes seriously, but I think this movie might be the end of people taking Rotten Tomatoes seriously. Because when a movie gets a bad score on Rotten Tomatoes, and the audience score says it's bad, they say, oh, the movie's bad. But this movie is not bad according to most people who have seen the movie. If you look at the audience scores for Mario movie all over the place, on IMDb it's at 7.4. Yes, it said it was at 7.5, but it went down to 7.4. It's still higher than Black Panther at the current moment. Man, I think it will settle down to around a score of around 7.2 to 7.3, which is still pretty good. Or even around a score of 7 out of 10, which is the average score people are giving for this movie as well. It's not a perfect movie, but that a lot of people are giving it, but a lot of people like this movie. Okay. The Metacritic score has also dropped to 8.6 as more reviews came in for this movie as well. So yeah, this movie is going to make a huge chunk of money, despite it's around 54%. Despite Rotten Tomatoes giving the movie a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes, you can all guarantee you that this movie is better than this Mario movie, the one that nobody likes. This is the old Mario movie. This is the one that nobody likes. It has a 4.4. So it is vastly different reviews than the old Mario movie that nobody likes. Okay, as well. So Mario movies is only becoming a more and more successful movie as time goes on. And that is it about this video here. Goodbye.